Hey there, and welcome to The Witcher. We're picking up where we left off just outside the herbalist here. Gonna go over to the Dreamer's house, Ciri, and enlist her help. Luckily from where we were, she's not that far. So let's get on over there and see what we can get up to.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Ciri.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
I'd like to go inside.
Go in.
Look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Luckily, it's simple. It's easy to get in. And there is a lot to loot in here. So we're gonna loot it all. And Corinne is upstairs.
No way! Don't do that. Leave it!
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
So, yes, we're going to have to be dealing with a... It's not a hostile monster. Not really even a monster.
Go
It's
away. Don't do that.
another godling.
Leave it.
The same one as like Johnny that we met in the swamp. To get to the attic, it's, in the other room just on the other side of the house. Through this one. Here it is.
Way to the next room's blocked.
We're not in that much of a rush. We just want to loot everything in case we can come across some rare things or things to sell. Let's put odd and boom. And continue looting. And there's the doll. Yes, if haunted houses and creepy little children are not your thing, this mission might give you the heebie-jeebies.
Put it down, please.
Let's examine the drawing. Here it is.
That's blood.
There was a cradle
Don't
on the
spill it.
second floor.
Please.
Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
And now into this room. And there's the crib.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Stop. Go away.
Now the oven is downstairs in the basement. which is through this trapdoor. Some things to loot. There's the oven there.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? I can tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Yeah, we know what you are.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Alright, we'll make a deal.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Beautiful. Before we go investigate down here real quick. Ooh, that looks like some armor upgrades. Not by much, but that'll do. And that is actually worse than what we have. So come down here and loot up. And there we go. I believe that is the entirety of the house looted. So let's get back up to Kareen. God, hearing the children laughing is so eerie. Miss Tilly, hello.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
And luckily, this mission is dead simple as that. Now we're gonna go tell the fella outside that the place is haunted.
The truth is, I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Can't seem to lift the curse.
Bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
And of course we're gonna help out the godling. She didn't really do anything wrong to us. And like you said, she's harmless. We will be taking on these soon. But let's go finish off Novigrad dreaming. And go over to the Golden Sturgeon. Alright, we're at the Golden Sturgeon now. The notice board real quick. And let's get interrupted by the look of it. Indeed.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Yeah, it's time you went home.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
2 days of solid drinking, my lord.
So, what's it gonna be?
Burgers and purchasers
Anyway.
of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop,
Let us find the stairs and go up.
the honor to announce
This building holds a future mission where you have to play Gwent to save a man. That's why I've been trying my absolute hardest to get our Gwent deck up to snuff. Not easy though. Corinne.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
We'll go with the second one.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
The more you tell, the
Yes, I think so.
more like
In that
easier it
case,
is on her. So we remember the first time she met.
I accepted a job once. Did it.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
Yeah, we'll tell her the top one.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
They liked each other a lot.
We'll get to meet him shortly. And we're done here with her.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. I heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
You and me both. But we will. Okay, next we will be meeting Dandelion for the first time in this game. You either love or hate Dandelion. I think it's just how it is with him. We're gonna save that for next... probably not next episode, but the following. Starting to realize that we're actually starting to get a little bit under-equipped. And before we go any further, I would like to get us upgraded into some better Witcher gear. We do have the cat gear that we can go after. Where is it? This one? We do have the cat gear. We might do the cat gear. I'm thinking we'll do the Ursine though. I personally love the Ursine gear. Oh, but yes, I'll decide. In between, I might grab both, to be honest. But I'll see you in the next one. Take care for now. Bye-bye.